We begin with new reaction to today's blockbuster decision by the U.S. Supreme Court, tossing out the murder conviction and death sentence of Richard Glossip. Justices say he is entitled to a new trial.
For nearly 3 decades, Glossip has been on death row for the 1997 murder of his boss, Barry Van Treese. His family also reacting to today's developments. More on that in a moment. But first, Spencer Humphrey takes us through the Supreme Court's decision.
This is the motel where Richard Glossip worked as a manager 28 years ago when a jury convicted him in the murder of the motel's owner in a trial that the U.S. Supreme Court now says was plagued by prosecutorial misconduct. After a decade of delays, appeals, and several near executions, Richard Glossip is off death row. At least for now. The U.S. Supreme Court ruled 5-3 on Tuesday that Glossip should get a new trial after they say prosecutorial misconduct riddled his first two. The case dates back to 1997 when Barry Van Treese was found beaten to death inside the Oklahoma City motel he owned. The motel's maintenance man, Justin Sneed, admitted to killing Van Treese, but at trial, Sneed testified Glossip paid him to do it. In exchange for that testimony against Glossip, prosecutors did not seek the death penalty for Sneed, but did for Glossip. One of numerous ethical lines Attorney Ed Blau says prosecutors with the Oklahoma County District Attorney's Office crossed.
It would seem that the prosecution used the death penalty as a bargaining chip or as a negotiation tactic against Mr. Glossip.
A jury sentenced Glossip to death in 1998, and again after being retried in 2004. Glossip's attorneys went on to argue prosecutors knew Sneed, their key witness, lied on the stand when he testified against Glossip, but never told anyone.
2 independent investigations as well discovered information that shows that Justin Sneed was lying about his use of, or whether he was prescribed lithium, whether he was under the care of a psychiatrist at the county jail, that the prosecutor at the time knew these things to be true, and she didn't correct Sneed at all.
Since 2015, Glossip has faced 9 different execution dates as his appeals dragged on.
Mr. Glossip ate his last meal 3 times. He was within 24 hours of thinking he was going to die 3 times.
The case made it in front of the U.S. Supreme Court in October. Oklahoma Attorney General Gentner Drummond testified, telling justices the state of Oklahoma had indeed made a mistake and violated Glossip's rights at trial by not sharing all its evidence.
I think the pivotal moment in all of this is when Attorney General Drummond decided to confess error. That gave the Supreme Court, this conservative Supreme Court, the ability to say, we agree with the prosecutor and we're going to send it back for a new trial.
In its ruling Tuesday, the Supreme Court said Glossip is entitled to a new trial, agreeing that prosecutors interfered with Sneed's testimony and knowingly got him to provide false testimony against Glossip.
They said that there was evidence withheld. They said that there was evidence destroyed.
Glossip's wife telling the Associated Press on Tuesday, "We are deeply grateful. Today is truly unanswered prayer."
In a situation where somebody is going to be executed, justice generally demands a level of evidence where everybody can be confident that this is the right verdict, and that just didn't exist in this case.
Of course, we'll keep you updated as Richard Glossip's new trial heads to court. In Oklahoma City, Spencer Humphrey, Oklahoma's News 4.
All right, Spencer. Oklahoma County District Attorney Vicki Behenna telling News 4 in a statement, quote, "I will review the entire opinion, and at that time we'll discuss next steps together with the Attorney General." We're also hearing from the family of the victim, Barry Van Treese.
As you can imagine, this is not the news they wanted to hear. In a lengthy statement, they tell us in part, for the last 10,276 days, we've been waiting for justice for the murder of Barry Van Treese.
They go on to say their family, quote, remains confident that when that new trial is held, the jury will return the same verdict as in the first 2 trials, guilty of first-degree murder.